The best credentials are the ones you never have to mention.
My father was a mechanical genius, not the kind that went to school for it, just the kind who understood things. You just hand him something broken and watch his eyes. He just already knew. The other thing that he knew very well was that you don't always have to trade goods and services for cash. We ran a family business in small town Alberta that's impossible to describe on a business card. We sold and serviced televisions. We sold and serviced appliances. We sold furniture. We delivered it all. And when a farmer couldn't sell something, because farming is a commodity business and commodity markets have a way of turning on people without warning, well, we'd trade for it. That meant that we had land somewhere, and we usually had stock to look after. My first business venture was not a lemonade stand. I was young enough that a $100 Canada Savings bond was real money, real enough to use as collateral. And I used that collateral to buy Holstein bull calves. Dairy farmers of the day couldn't afford to look after them, but I could because my labor was cheap to me. I'd raise them from pail to feeder size and then sell them on. So dollars to math, maybe, not as good as I remember, but I learned something that turned out to be worth more than the margin. I learned to see value where the market had decided that there wasn't any. And I learned that showing up every day with patience and care was the only business model that I was actually interested in. And I've been working on that model ever since. 50 plus years in the appliance service industry. Early in my career, I was a part of a group that had done something that hadn't been done before in Alberta. We successfully advocated for the appliance service industry to become a regulated trade. Because the people doing this work deserved that recognition, but more importantly, because the customers relying on them deserved that standard. Not a suggestion, a standard. I spent time as a professional photographer. I was a member of the PPOC, Professional Photographers of Canada. I have consulted with provincial and federal bodies as a subject matter expert for the Red Seal exam and for the industry at large. I continue to advocate for national or international standards that combine education, experience, proper tools, and equipment. In 2008, I earned 2 WDC World Championship titles, which taught me more about discipline, timing, and what a genuine partnership looks like than I had ever expected. Different worlds, same principles, craftsmanship, integrity, showing up when it's inconvenient. Today, I run Vantage Appliances Inc., a brick and mortar luxury appliance service center in an era when no fixed address has become the industry standard. But we have an address. Clamshells Economics is a series that I've been building towards for 50 years without knowing it. It's a story of an industry that fed millions of families, technicians, dealers, factory workers, independent operators, and has arrived at a place where service is almost a memory. The workforce is aging out, and customers have been so thoroughly conditioned to accept less that they don't even know what they lost. I was in the service bay when the decisions made in boardrooms started showing up at the door. I watched the consolidation happen. I watched training programs hollow out. I've watched good technicians leave a trade that didn't value them in a way that they deserved. And I watched customers pay more for less while being told the market was working exactly as intended. I'm not angry about what happened to this industry. I am heartbroken. And those aren't the same thing. And the difference is what this series is all about.
Hey, he's a PhD in clamshell economics. A real thing.
As real as you.
Hey, thank you for seeing this to the end. You are a real person of class and distinction. Stay tuned. There is plenty more coming your way real soon.